I was a little nervous going into it, especially because this is my first big animation, and it's a bit of a learning curve to go from live action to into this little booth.
Hi, Jacob. Hi, Nora. Thank you so much for your time. A pleasure to talk to you and to talk about this beautiful animation. Very emotional. I had some tears coming down, but was amazing. So I'm going to start with you, Nora. You've been working in this title, like in this project, for quite some time. When you have the script, when you read the book, and then Meg's script, what inspired you to do this animation?
Oh, there was a particular page in the book when I got to read it about a decade ago. It was brought to me by a brilliant producer called Julie Lynn, and she had read the book to her children when they were younger. And the page that particularly got to me was this page where Elmer, who's the main character, he sneaks some bowls of milk to a cat. And his mom gets really, really angry with him, and in a way that kind of, is much bigger than the situation itself. And that really struck me because I was wondering what was going on in her life, that a bowl of milk is a big deal. And what's going on with Elmer when he looks up into his mom's face and there's clearly something really wrong and he doesn't know what it is, and how that kind of scares him, and how he deals with it. And he goes off on this fantastical adventure to try and kind of make sense of the world around him. And so that's what really struck me, the idea that we could layer a story for the screen in a way where all of the ingredients are there in Ruth Stiles Gannett amazing book. But we could concentrate on that relationship for Elmer and the relationship that he has with Boris the dragon and that wonderful adventure that they have in Wild Island. All of the ingredients were there to layer that with depth and then with humor and adventure as well.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Now, Jacob, how excited for you to voice this character, Elmer? And what is your takeaway from the relationship between Boris and Elmer?
Sorry, you cut out during the first part of that question. Do you mind?
Oh, how excited for you to voice this character, Elmer?
I was very excited to voice Elmer. I mean, it was my first big animation. I was a little nervous going into it, especially because this is my first big animation. And it's a bit of a learning curve to go from live action to into this little booth. I mean, I guess where we recorded, it was like a massive room, but with microphone, and then you had your script. But what I loved about it was being able to work with Gaten in the same room. I think it made for really incredible scene work. But yeah, I love playing Elmer because just being able to develop his character and really make it my own. I think even especially with Gaten there, I mean, just being able to even I remember scenes too where we would just go off the page a little bit and start improvising, and I just love moments like that. And I could see when I watched the movie, what parts they were in. It really made for Boris and Elmer's relationship to be so dynamic.
Yeah, that's amazing that you're able to share this, they record together with Gaten, because usually you guys record by themselves. So also the message is really beautiful. It's about to find friends and to try to help mom. What is the takeaway for you, Nora, that people are gonna learn with this movie?
Yeah, I think that what struck me most about the film as it came together, and it really struck me when Jacob and Gaten were recording their parts together as Elmer and Boris, was it gives a sense of being in the middle of a friendship, a kind of a coming of age friendship where I remember a time in my own life where it seemed like nobody got me like my friends did. My parents were kind of, not really understanding what was going on in my life, but I was lucky enough to have some friends that really did, and that helped me get through, some difficult years. There was a sense of that friendship and camaraderie in the recording booth with Jacob and Gaten. And I think a lot of that got onto the screen, and I think helps our audience feel like they're in the center of this friendship, this kind of really central, amazing childhood friendship. And I think that if we manage to get some of that up on the screen, I'm happy as a director.
Yes, that's amazing. I love the movie. Nora, Jacob, I just want to thank you so much for your time. A lot of success, and I hope everybody liked the movie and loved the movie like I did. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye. If you like this video, don't forget to comment, to like, and subscribe to our channel right here.